Hey, yo, what's the deal? This your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I'm saying? As of this recording right now, it is 2:51 p.m. March 23rd, 2035. You know what I mean? And right now, this is the third video. The third fucking video of the day. You know what I mean? This is as of right, as of 5 o'clock it's gonna be uploaded. Right? As of 5 p.m. it's basically uploaded and stuff. You know what I mean? Right now I'm just preparing my fish. I'm cooking fish. Not because that's what I'm going to be cooking for tomorrow. For tomorrow! I'm cooking fish for tomorrow! You know what I'm saying? I'm preparing my fish. Now I'm about to do some seasoning on the fish. I mean, fishy. You know what I mean? So, right, this is like I said, this is the third video of the day. You know what I mean? That I'm recording. I got one more that I'm going to be doing later tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's talk. Let's have a nice Sunday pro wrestling discussion, right? So, Ring of Honor, ROH, right, which is basically one of the greatest independent pro wrestling companies that has ever graced this awesome promotion, this awesome industry, right? It's provided us with some of the biggest stars in the industry, right? Hall of Famers, stars who basically changed the game forever. You know what I'm saying? And and future stars that has been world champion in the WWE, right? We know that AEW pretty much brought it out, right, many years ago, like in 2002, and you would think that AEW would do some stuff with it, right? But they really haven't done jack shit with it, right? They haven't really made it into a serious brand, into like a developmental brand at all. They didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And basically, if you look at how Ring of Honor is now, Ring of Honor is basically, AEW with logos and logo replacements and changes. That's all it is. The camera work, everything is all AEW. It's the same. It's basically AEW. It's AEW. It's AEW but you just switch the camera. I mean, the logos and all the aesthetics. That's all the fuck it is. And I think it's real fucking lazy. It's lazy, yo. It's lazy work because, how am I going to take Ring of Honor seriously, right? It basically, this is all the fuck that it is. Basically, this is AEW, this is the AEW B show, right? It's basically, that's what it is. It's the AEW B show. How can I take Ring of Honor seriously? You know what I'm saying? If it's basically AEW just with a logo change and a color change and a replacement. That's all it is. No, the camera work is still the same. You know what I mean? The fucking flyers that they use for AEW is the fucking same as for ROH, it's the same as AEW Dynamite and Collision. It's the same shit. They could have at least used the St. Clair shit to make everything different. They could have done that. But no, they just had to make it like fucking AEW. Right? And I can't take it seriously. No, I mean, I cannot fucking take it seriously. Now, what they should have done was, they should have, changed the name to AEW Ring of Honor. You know what I mean? Like, that's all they could have done. You could have changed it to AEW Ring of Honor. But they didn't even do that. They just kept it as Ring of Honor. Right? They just kept it as that. Right? I can't take this shit seriously. I mean, I can't take this fucking promotion seriously if it's actually the same shit as the person who brought it out. You know what I mean? As the company that now owns it. I can't do that. You know what I mean? I can't do that. And I know someone's going to be in the comment section saying, well, what about when WWE brought ECW and stuff? They still kept some of the aesthetics from ECW. If you notice. Now, I mean, they kept some of the shit. Yeah, they added their stuff in there, right? But they kept many of the ECW aesthetics. With this, you know what I mean? It's the same shit. It's the same shit like Ring of Honor, like AEW. I can't look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? I definitely can't look at it. You know? But Tony Khan is not a smart man. He's not. When it comes down to when it comes down to fucking when it comes down to booking and this product, like, come on, man. I don't take this shit seriously. Nobody takes AEW seriously. Nobody's gonna take Ring of Honor seriously. Nobody's gonna do that. You know, again, this is what I loved about Sinclair. You know what I mean? Because again, they made the shit look different. It looked different. There was a real different look to fucking to Ring of Honor when it was ran by Sinclair, right? Even though they were going broke, but it had a different look. You know what I mean? Like this shit now. Come on, man. It's basically look at the posters, right? Look at the fucking posters. Look at the flyers, and look at the way how the shit look. Look at the graphics and everything. It's the AEW stuff, just with Ring of Honor replaced. That's all the fuck it is. That's all it is. That's all the fuck it is. It's basically the same shit from AEW, just with a logo change. That's it. Logo changes and logo replacements. That's it. The camera works the same. The fucking, everything is the fucking same. And yes, I understand you want to save money. I get it. You want to save money on production and everything else. You can at least make this shit look different, B. You can at least make this shit look different, yo. It's not different. It's the same shit. It's the exact same shit from All Elite Wrestling, man. I can't take it seriously. Like I have yet to look at a prime, at a current Ring of Honor episode. I still have yet to do it. Why? Because it don't fucking interest me. It doesn't. It doesn't interest me. And I said this before, and I'm going to say this again. AEW killed independent wrestling. People can bitch about WWE. Oh, WWE's doing the ID program for the indies and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's all a bunch of bullshit. That's all it is. It's nothing but cocky shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all bullshit. Like, they're mad because fucking, WWE is trying to save the indies. Why? Because, I remember saying this before, that WWE wasn't going to look towards the indies, but I was wrong because I had no idea that they was going to do the ID program. I still in my mind will say, like, I don't care what no one says. Like, their main focus for talent is the ID program, TNA, and fucking AEW. You know what I'm saying? With a bit of maybe fucking, MLW and shit. But that's basically their prime target of when they get fucking talent. They go to NXT and stuff, But, yeah, I was wrong. And I can say I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But don't sit here and be like, well, AEW's for the indies, because they're not for the fucking indies. They're not. They're fucking not. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to push people, B. They're not. They're not going to push people. Oh, yeah, and WWE also gets talent from New Japan Pro Wrestling. But don't sit here and bullshit and be like, oh, yeah, well, AEW is they got the back of the indies. No, the fuck they don't. No, the fuck they don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why the ID program was created, nigga. That's why WWE Evolve was created, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to save the fucking indies. They're trying to save the pipeline that AEW tried to destroy. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to say that shit. And you want me to sit there. You want me to sit there, right? And try to bullshit and say that, AEW is for the wrestling fan, which it's fucking not. It's not. You know where all this anger comes from? I know I'm going off on a tangent. You know where all this anger comes from? It comes from these AEW sickos that want to see WWE die. You know what I mean? You want your indie? You want your indie and your AEW fan? Look at Ring of Honor. That's your fucking indie, nigga. That's your indie, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor. Death before dishonor. My dick before dishonor, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be out. This video is going to go up at 5 p.m. I'm almost finished with my fish and shit. But I definitely will come back with one more video for the night. You know what I mean? So I'm going to definitely holler at y'all.